So tonight we're talking about a new song that you have just released in collaboration with Cal called Cocktails. So this marks another step in the evolution of your life as a musician. You broke away from your band Isla a couple of years ago and started working as a solo artist. You released some work under the name Anna Williams, and this particular song is the first release under your new name Sasquin. So how is Sasquin different to your previous work, and what does the name Sasquin mean for you?
Well, initially when I went solo, I needed a name, and I think I was always anti anything that felt contrived or, app names. It just had to feel right, and I didn't want to rush that, I guess, so I wanted to mull that over. But in the process of making music, you have to have a name, so where is my name? And then I guess mucking around in my head one day and trying to write ideas down about what I'm trying to get at with my music and messages and all that stuff. That's where I came with Sasquin. Yeah, it's just like a name to me that kind of encapsulates power, purple, and love, and dance, and sequins. It's kind of cool to create a bit of a persona or a alter ego, if you like. It brings out one side of yourself in a bolder way, perhaps. Yep. And I think creative limits for me, which is good for this act. I want to have more of a direction, so giving it a name. And I think the Sasquin, she's courageous, she's flamboyant, and she kind of scares me because it pushes me out of my comfort zone, drives me to praise, and yeah.
You have worked with Cal on this new song, Cocktails, and I get the feeling he is someone that you've been interested in working with for quite a while now.
I have. He's always someone I've been very intrigued by. I saw him play live quite a few years ago, I think, with Calypso. She was singing and he was doing his thing, and I just thought, wow, I've seen him a couple of times since, and I'm like, he brings so much energy, and I'm just so drawn to that, especially considering when I wrote this song with quite a lot of energy and a lot of sass, so I'm like, oh, I want some, and I wanted to keep it local too, so I think he was perfect for that. I mean, we could only work over the phone and over email and sending it back and forth kind of thing, and he understood exactly where to take it. He nailed it in my seconds. That gave me a lot more confidence to run with it too.
So you have definitely stepped up the dance vibe even further on this song, and it's a club track, and it also deals with a scenario that is often encountered in a club setting. Can you tell us about what you're addressing in the song?
It's definitely dealing with that all too familiar obligation we feel as women, I guess, when a man buys them a drink. And it's a message to, I guess, to men, but more chance to remind myself and other women that when we go out for a night of dancing or wherever, we're entitled to feel safe and have a good time without any pressure to behave in a certain way just to please or save the ego. It's a song about being confident in what you want and don't want, and, call it how it is. Don't be shy or hide away. Be bold and brave. And if you make a mistake or upset someone, you can always rectify or sort it out after the situation, if the situation calls for it.
Where can we hear this song after we've listened to it this evening? Is it just up on the streaming services?
Yeah, the usual, I guess, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Cool. I'm trying to put some more videos together. This music video we did with the 360 camera, which was a fun challenge, and Tom directed it, Tom Moore. I've never done an actual choreographed routines or anything like that before. We had a Jay Clancy come in and do the dance choreography. Yeah, we had some dancers in, and we did it at Rude Boy. Rowan the owner features in it, which is really cool.
What's next for Sasquin? Are you working on anything else that we might be able to hear soon?
Maybe a little sneaky number with a Scotch from Roboticus. Yeah, I think we should be able to release one soon, hopefully before Christmas.